Allah Eloheinu Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Hamashiach Wamlaki Bashim Harawak Kaburash Rakatham the water by Baba Kwam Yashrat. Give honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, the teachers daily, and to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine, say to you, Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a video where this Edomite, he's confessing about how basically he was raised to be a racist, but he's finding out now that everything he'd been told about us as a child has been a straight up lie. And that's what Esau do. He loved to lie on us. This man cannot stop thinking about us to the point that he has to lie on us to make himself feel better about himself, which is weak as hell, you ask me. But let's grab scriptures real quick. And I'm gonna start off with these and then we'll grab video. But I just wanted to plant these in your head. Luke chapter 6, verse 22, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. See? Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are ye, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the video. I just wanted to plant them in your head, but keep them in your head while you listen to this man. Now, the name of this video is This White Man Got Pissed Off by His Race and Shut Them Down in the Viral.
Growing up in the mountains of North Carolina, I was taught racism. From as young as I can remember, I was told black people are violent. Black people are lazy. Black people are not as smart as white people. I remember my dad told me that black people are too lazy to work, and so they depend on welfare to live, and they sell drugs. 10 minutes after my dad said that to me, a man knocked on the door. I let him in. He handed my dad some money. My dad weighed out some marijuana and a few pills and handed it to that gentleman. And then we went to the store to buy some groceries. We didn't buy groceries with the money that man just handed my father. It was little yellow, blue, and green food coupons. So my dad is trying to teach me that black people are drug dealers on welfare, while my dad was selling drugs out the living room, living on welfare. You see, he would tell me, son, I work very hard. I don't make enough money to provide for you kids, so that's why I sell these drugs. I just love you so much. And these food stamps, well, I pay my taxes, so I earn them. You see, the indoctrination begins at a very young age. We are taught without even knowing it, there are two Americas. Despite marijuana use with the black community and the white community at the same rate, the black community is arrested and convicted at a rate 3 times higher than white America. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. Mr. Blake, thank you for having me, sir. It's an honor. There are black Americans in prison right now serving 30 and 40-year sentences for marijuana, while corporations are becoming multi-billion-dollar businesses selling marijuana. There are two Americas. Tell them, Charlie. Tell them. If a man broke in my house right now, and I shot that man in the back, albeit in my own house, I could not claim self-defense because I shot him in the back. But a police officer can shoot Jacob Blake in the back 7 times and still be at work. If that's okay with you, we are on different moral platforms. We are on different ethical existences if that's okay with you. There's two Americas. The America I grew up in says if you comply, everything will be okay. Well, for white America, that's true. But black America faces a very different reality. The use of force and the threat of the use of force is actually 4 times higher for police-initiated interactions. The America I grew up in will say, if you stop talking about racism, it'll go away. Well, for white America, that's true. Because as a white American, I don't have to think about my race. I'm not judged by my skin color as soon as a potential employer meets me. As soon as a loan officer meets me, as someone that's coming to appraise my home for sale, don't judge me by my skin color. As a white American, I can completely forget about my race and even racism, so long as nobody talks about it. So then in my world, it won't exist. Well, I've decided enough of that. I'm here to call white America to task. I'm here to tell white America it's time to stand the hell up. Beside our fellow human beings, beside our fellow citizens, it is time for white America to be part of the solution. I was raised by racists. I was taught how to be racist. So you can quit telling me that racism doesn't exist. You're a damn liar. I was raised in the belly of the beast. I was raised by racists, and now they hate me. I call that a glow up. I'm not here to speak for black America, over black America, at black America. I'm here to speak to and at white America, and I'm screaming, wake the hell up. White supremacy is woven into the very fabric of this country. White supremacy bleeds from every pore of this country. In schools, we have standardized testing, but we don't have standardized resources. We don't have standardized opportunities. In hospitals, a black woman is more likely to die during childbirth at a rate 3 times higher than that of a white woman. In neighborhoods, power plants and dumps are more likely to be put up by a predominantly black neighborhood than a predominantly white neighborhood. At home, 22% of black America lives in poverty, whereas only 9% of white America lives in poverty. White America loves black music, black trends, black culture, but kills black people at a rate 2.87 times higher than that of white people by the police. All of these things will not change unless we tear down, I'm going to say that again, unless we tear down the system of white supremacy that has built them into existence. We cannot fix the current system, for it is not broken. This system is working exactly as it was intended. Passing laws will not change it. You cannot legislate morality. Black America has screamed tirelessly for decades about these injustices, while white America has turned a blind eye and a deaf ear.
Hello, Africa.
Let's get Ham off the screen. Yeah, you heard it, man. I mean, the Lord, he talking about tearing down the system. The Lord gonna tear it down because Esau has no intention of reestablishing the system. Like Buddy said, this system is working just the way they want it to. It's not broken. It was designed like this. Now, let's get a few scriptures out of the book of Sirach. Chapter 11, verse 31. For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and in things worthy of praise will lay blame upon thee. Always blaming you for something. This man is a compulsive life, especially on us. Man, go bed trying to think of lies to tell on us. He is literally obsessed with us. That's what it is. He ain't no culture vulture for no reason. He got good taste. Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. And let's go up to actually let's go to verse, chapter 13, verse 23. And this how he do it. Verse 23, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue and look and saith, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Now, we always say when he start getting behind that pedestal, that podium, he started lying. Now let's go to Romans. I'm sure you what I'm talking about. Romans chapter 16. Verse 18, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Another way he do it. Let me see. I think it's Psalm 73. Yeah, he get behind that podium. Y'all believe every word. Psalm 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heaven and their tongue walking through the earth. That media always lying on. Always. Now let's go to 2 Thessalonians. And y'all believe every word. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 4. And we're going to read from 9. So that we ourselves glory in you and the churches of Yahweh for your patience and faith, all your persecution and tribulations that ye endure. Verse 5, which is a manifest token of the righteous judgment of Yahweh, that ye may be counted worthy of the kingdom of Yahweh, for which ye also suffer. Verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Verse 7, and to you who are troubled rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from the heaven with his mighty angels. Verse 8, in flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. Verse 9, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power. So y'all just digging a ditch. You're digging a ditch that you can't get out of. Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 11. Verse 18. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be sure reward. Yeah, they always lying on us. Always. Now let's go to 2 Peter. Verse 1. Chapter 1, Slack. And verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables, the lies, when we made known unto you the power and coming out of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty. We don't follow that shit y'all follow, because we know what these lies are designed to do, to make the world look ill upon us, look at us in a negative light. That's all Esau. That's his whole MO behind constantly lying on us, constantly. He wants the world to see us in a bad light, while at the same time he presents himself in a positive. But all that's being reversed right now, because the Lord is stepping in and turning Esau's glory into shame. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 26. And we're going down to verse 26. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation. Verse 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Verse 28. A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. And this man lies on you, he hates you. We can testify to that. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 14. Verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and the man of wicked devices is hated. All day. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 13. Verse 13. This is the red letter, so this is the Lord Yahushua speaking. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. We got to keep rolling with it, baby. We got to, hey, that's what we do with the haters, and keep pushing, because we know they were created to hate us. And the Lord is going to put a foot in their ass for hating us and lying on us. Constant. Every time you turn on the news, they lying on Jake. Even got Eve lying on Jake now. But it's cool though. It's cool. Go to the book of Luke. Chapter 21, verse 17. Red letter again. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But you got to keep pushing. Check this out. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to think of a scripture. It's a lot. Here it is. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. Therefore, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach. Verse 4. No man that warp entangle himself in the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. We don't give a damn about your lies, because we know why you lie. We know why the whole world coming against us, because they don't want the Lord's kingdom to come. They want Esau bullshit ass kingdom to continue. And that's what you Jakes need to wake up from. Y'all fight tooth and nail, because y'all want Esau's kingdom to continue, regardless of how bad y'all being dogged out here. Y'all want it to continue. Y'all don't want to be on top. Y'all want to stay on the bottom, because y'all fighting to stay on the bottom. That shows you how sick you are, how conditioned you are, how institutionalized you are, how indoctrinated you are. You don't want to be, you don't want better. You know these people are incapable of doing the right thing, yet you still believe in them to do the right thing. That's insanity. That is what Esau's sorcery and wickedness and enchantments have done to you. Y'all keep running back and forth to the vote booths, to vote for wicked Edomites who hate you. All y'all recruiting, all y'all fighting to get Trump back in office 4 years ago, you wanted his head. Y'all caught it at hamster wheel. We trying to get off the hamster wheel. We want the Lord's kingdom to come, even if it means our deaths. At least it'll be the end of this bullshit. Y'all instead of fighting for, y'all want to stay fighting and working for a house and a car and a business that this man can just take like that. Not because you broke a law, not because you did something wrong, just because this man getting his feelings. This man get on his cycle. Or he don't like something you said or something you did. And he'll take your shit. Nothing is guaranteed here. When are y'all gonna understand that? Y'all better, you Israelites better wake up, so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's like the what it is. The book of Micah says, rise ye and depart, but this is not your rest. But y'all wanted to continue. Y'all want the hell to continue because you keep going to the voting booths, believing in this false voting system. These people are not elected, they are selected. Let's keep going. I digress. Y'all better let this kingdom go before you get caught up in it and go down with it, because it's going down. Y'all believe in these Edomites, and they don't even believe in themselves. They got a doomsday clock. Steady pushing for war, provoking other nations, lying on other nations. Y'all don't think these other nations gonna get some get back? You better read Revelation and get off that and come up out of that dream you in. You still American dreaming. That dream is dead. It's over for America. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you are. This shit is over. And Esau knows it's over. Let's go to the book of Luke. What is 21? Did I get that already? Yeah, I already got it, but let's go to Luke 12. I never seen a people fight, bite, scratch, and kick to stay on the bottom. Like Book of Jeremiah said, my people is foolish. They are sardis children. Sardis means stupid. Luke chapter 12, verse 2, red letter. All of lies come to light to be exposed as lies. This Lord Yahushua speaking. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ears and closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Go to Luke 11, verse 54. laying in wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth that they might accuse him. They're just waiting on you to slip up so they can accuse you. Even if they got to lie, they do it. Go to Psalms. Chapter 62, verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. If that ain't an Edomite, I don't always scheming to lie on you. Still in Psalms. Let's go to Psalm 85. Verse 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. We in the process of that right now. 1 Peter, verse 3:16. Chapter 3, verse 16. Slide. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach. Let's go to the book of Revelation. I mean, they are just obsessed with us. And y'all never wondered why? They want to beat us. They still mad that they sold the birthright. Anybody take nothing. You sold it, Esau. But you still mad. You still in the only man I know that ever been in his feelings for over 2,000 years. Say, Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Always lying around the clock. 24-hour news, 24-hour line. Just to get the rest of the world to agree with him. Esau don't deal with reality. He always trying to change reality to what he wanted to be. But it's not reality. He just lie all the time. You can't, the only way to get rid of racism, you got to get rid of Esau. Because he the only one that keep that pot stirred up. He the only one. Yet at the same time, he'll tell you it don't exist. That's a lie in itself. He keep the pot stirred up, but he gonna tell you it don't exist. All right. You believe that shit you want to, he got you. You believe everything this lying-ass man says. The only way to get rid of racism, you got to get rid of the source of it. Can't see past color. Revelation chapter 2, verse 2. This is the red letter. This is the Lord Yahushua speaking. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them liars. That goes across the board. You white pastors, you so-called black pastors, who's going against the ministry of the truth of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. So y'all don't want the truth to come out because it's messing, it's hitting you in the pockets. We don't care about this paper money with Esau face on it. What you gonna care about that for when you about to own everything, even them? They are the reparation. We're gonna literally own them. They will be our possession forever until they are rounded up and exterminated after 1,000 years of slavery. Slavery is gonna come a point in time with slavery and depression and despair is all they're going to know. And that's gonna be their hell on earth. They're in their heaven right now because they're on top. But they falling like Lucifer. And they know this is the end of their kingdom. Watch how they lash out like spoiled children. Deuteronomy chapter 33. Verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. That's all these lies they got set up to make you think that we are evil, that we are wicked. They just a bunch of lazy thugs selling drugs. And what did that man just tell you? Yeah, it's coming out that the biggest welfare cases are Edomites. The biggest welfare state on the planet. The tunnel rats get billions. But they always want to paint us as the face of welfare cities. Y'all don't think. Y'all just roll with whatever they say on the media. Let's go to Psalm chapter 64. Verse 7. Oh, it's like verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's what's happening right now. Verse 4. Hold on. Let's start at verse 2. Psalm chapter 64. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Verse 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows, and to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They think they're getting away with it. All that shows you right there, the Lord got them in a trick bag to make them believe it. They're getting away with it. That's why they're getting more and more bold with it. You think they're getting away with it. The Lord has set you up, fool. Y'all can't beat the ultimate Judite chess master. Go to the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies all day. Still in the book of Psalms, let's go to chapter 7, verse 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and have conceived mischief and have brought forth falsehood. Psalm chapter 37. Verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. What that man said in the video. Cop shot Buddy in the back 7 times. They pull you over. When they get out their car, their hands on their guns. Spiritually, they saying, just give me a reason. Please give me a reason. And then they're going to lie on you. They're going to demonize you and victimize themselves. How your life in danger, you pull over somebody for an expired tag, but you murder them in front of their wife and child. Okay, yeah. Payback is going to be a mother. Psalms chapter 52. Verse 3. So we start at verse 2. Thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness a lie. Verse 4. Thou lovest devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Go to Psalm 28. Verse 3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. Yeah, he speak peace to get you to let your guard down, gain your trust, and then stab you in the back, and then blame you for it. That's Esau. That's how he get down. That's why Sirach chapter 12, verse 10 says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted sword is his wicked. But y'all want to trust him wholeheartedly. Okay. Go to Job chapter 13. Verse 4, but ye are forgers of lies, your all positions of no value. And that is literal. These doctors telling you this pseudoscience and got medicine that kills you. Medicine is not supposed to kill you. That's dope. Side effects include death. Man, look, I'd rather live with the disease. Still in the book of Job. Let's go to chapter 15. Verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepare deceit. Go to 2 Corinthians. Chapter 2, verse 11. Let Satan get an advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices. We know why you lie on us. Because you can't stand the fact that we are the chosen people and you are not. So you go above and beyond to lie. You told the whole world that you are the people. You tunnel rats. You just don't know how that makes you look. And you still sticking to this lie. You still holding it close. It's over, tunnel rats. Let it go. You just sound stupid now, steadily pushing this lie. You don't know how stupid you look. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. That's Israel. Payback is on the way. Go to chapter 32, verse 7. The instruments of the churl are evil. Churl means evil, wicked spirited person. He devised a wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. That's how much hate he has for you, Jake. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things does the Lord hate, yes, 7 are an abominations unto him. 7 means completion, which means he's completely wicked. Verse 17, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18, and a heart that devises wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. He does this on purpose. He calls it divide and conquer. That's why he put language barriers between the tribes. That's why he put Crips against Bloods. Sow up discord among brethren. Yeah. And now he's doing it to his own people. Democrats against Republicans. But what did the Lord say? Satan against Satan, the kingdom cannot stand. He also said that he would set Egyptian against Egyptian. So that's why your kingdom is falling. These people all over the place, they can't agree on shit. Everybody want what they want, regardless of the cost. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 12. Verse 22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight all day. Still in Proverbs. Let's go to chapter 101. Yep, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and the instruction. And you're going to see the end, what's going to happen to these fools that despise knowledge and instruction. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 9. He that is despised and or I think that's wrong. Oh, it's 19, Salaki. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Verse 20, you go to verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. So you'll never get nowhere if you constantly occupied and eat, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. You might have gone dig your own hole out there and lay down. If that's where you're gonna end up. Go to Proverbs chapter 24. Verse 28. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Esau's born liar. But it's cool though, because all these instructions are for Israelites anyway. The Lord didn't give you the laws because, number one, he didn't create you to follow law, statutes, and commandments. He created you to be the witness. Roughly paraphrasing. What hast thou to do to declare my statute, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? Yeah, he's talking about Esau. And the wicked 2/3. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 19. Verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. It's self-explanatory. It is what it is. Proverbs chapter 26. I think I already got this one. Let's see. Yeah, I already got it. I'll read it again. Verse 28. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering tongue and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. This man lying on you or lying to you, he hates you. So he pretty much hates everybody because he lied to everybody. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 25. A true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. When y'all gonna learn it? Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished. He that speaketh lies shall perish. That's pretty much all you Edomites for real. Lie like it's breathing to you. You know, it's just that natural. Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That's that nuclear lake of fire that's coming. You better get your mind right. Go to Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. Yeah, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Constantly lying on a nation of people, that's a form of oppression. That means you intentionally want the other nations to see us in a bad light, while you present yourself as being so holy and precious. The other nations seem through that bullshit now. Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Who, knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Yep, sound about right. Go to Psalms. Get a few more scriptures. We about to wrap it up. Point's been made. Chapter 5, verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. An open sepulchre is an above ground grave or tomb. Ain't nothing in it but death. Psalm chapter 31, verse 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Constantly lying. Go to book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 16. As as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, meaning you took advantage of his people, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink. That's that cup of slavery, 1,000 years, baby. And they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Y'all ain't never been in this position, but you're about to be in. All you other nations, you tunnel rats and you Edomites, yeah. Y'all here about to turn into hell on earth. Verse 17. But upon Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Now, this is where you at the end of your captivity, 1,000 years, about to happen to Esau. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. Y'all want to know where your lies gonna get you? That's where it's gonna get you. Exterminate. All your murder, all your theft, all your perversions. It's gonna get you exterminated. It's already written that you do about it. Psalm chapter 7. Verse 4. If I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yeah, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. To just you don't have to do nothing to Esau for him to declare you as an enemy and lie on you. All it takes is for him to get in his feelings. Him so sensitive, oh yes, he. Psalm chapter 10, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the diligent. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. If that ain't the police, just looking for a reason. If you don't give him a reason, he just gonna lie on you. We can get the last one to close out. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. I think I already got this. We get it again. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yet 7 are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18. And heart that devises a wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Verse 19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Always starting shit by lying. We can get one more and close. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23. It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding have wisdom. And we can get this one. Second Maccabees chapter 7, verse 31. And though that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of your house. Keep on lying, baby. You're doing a great job in putting the nails in your own coffin. Call all you lot hiding out the Howard by Shimmy Howard Shah and Mashiach Wamalaki by Shim Howard Wapakakurach Baraka Thumb. The water by Bawa Kwam Yasharak. Shalom.